And here we are in Thorp, Wisconsin on June 5th, 2017. We got about 61 degrees out and it's a little breezy, but not too bad. I don't think it's going to hinder the flight at all. We're going to be starting out at 265 feet and then go up to 400 feet a little later in the video. And we're going to start down the main street. See what we can see. I met a couple people today as I was flying in Thorp and had a nice little chat with them. One of them worked at the McDonald's. And I'm afraid to say I didn't make it in there. It was a little early in the morning for me to eat, but next time I'm passing through, I'm going to make sure to stop in and get myself a cheeseburger or something like that. I believe, let's see, in the schools, I believe the sports team are named the Torpedoes. And we're just cruising right along here. And that is Highway 29. That is right in front on the top of the screen. And there's the McDonald's right down there. If there's any businesses that I happen to fly by that want to put a plug in for their business, just leave a comment below and about what time in the video it was. You know, like if it was a minute and a half into the video, just leave a minute and a half and describe the name of your business and what you do. And now I think here, I believe I might have a video signal going back to me issue because I'm a ways away for the height I'm at, so I'm going to go up in the air to try to get a little better signal. And I apologize for that. A little movement there. Yeah, but finally I'm going to do a return to home just to be safe. And let it fly back till I get my video signal back, which should be shortly, like right here. So now I'm up at 400 feet. And we'll start going back up the other way towards the spot I took off. There's actually a lot of things going on while you're flying one of these things. You have to pay attention to a lot of information. And not only do you have to pay attention to the information that you're getting sent back to you, but you also have to kind of watch the video and look for interesting stuff to see and maybe any potential obstacles, although I usually, before I fly, try to drive through the area and look to make sure there isn't any towers or, something sticking up. I think I'm heading right over towards this nice looking church here. That's kind of pretty. Oh, and there's the water tower. We got to go over and take a look at the water tower. Looks like they have rail service through the town. Yeah, I'll come down a little in height here. And there we have it, Thorp, Wisconsin. And it looks like a nice little basketball court right by it. Yeah, now let's go over here and see what we got. Looks like we got some a business out over here. What it is, I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, now we'll kind of swing back towards town. And we're going to kind of follow the railroad tracks. Looks like there's a pretty big farming community around the town. A lot of fields out there. And we'll take a look at this building over here. I believe this is a church too. Sure looks like one. Some of these buildings are just beautiful. Yep, that sure is a pretty building there. And we'll kind of swing around it. And now we're kind of heading back towards where we took off. And coming down a little bit in height. We'll do a swing by that church again. And that's me right in the middle. At least my car. I'm standing on the sidewalk. And this is where I actually met that other couple. They were in one of the houses right by me there. And I came over to talk. So I was able to kind of show them what was going on and what things looked like up in the air a little bit. And so right there I'm kind of getting ready to line up for a landing. And they asked me if I'd spin it over and look at their house, so I did that. Spun around. So I imagine we're probably having a little conversation right now. So we'll just kind of watch the traffic go by. Now we're going to try to find the house, I believe. Well, maybe not. But anyway, I wanted to keep this on there because they said they were going to watch it on YouTube, and so once I get this thing spun around so they can see their house. But Thorp is a nice little town. It was fun visiting it. Sometimes I wish I knew someone that lived in each of these towns so they could kind of give me a description of what was what in there. There we go. I think now we're going to see if we can't find their house. And there it is. I never thought I could have probably flown over there and flown over the top of it. So they both got a little look and kind of a little explanation how these things worked. And then she had to go to work, so she didn't have a lot of time. That must be an American Legion. And so after this, once I get landed here, I have to go back to Stanley and pick up my little landing pad. If I take off in gravel or grass, I have a little plastic landing pad. And I used it in Stanley and forgot about it. So if I don't get it picked up, it's going to cost me about $12. So I'm going to get this thing in the ground and then head that way.